Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Flag Raiders Paintball for the biggest game of the fall season, the Battle Royale. Today is the day we finally settle the score once and for all between the red team led by Alabaster Slim and Wolf, taking on the blue team headed up by Hidden Hedgehog and Greg Hastings. This game will settle the long overdue score. Let's welcome to the stage the red team leaders Alabaster Slim and the Wolf. Now let's bring up the blue team leaders Hidden Hedgehog and Greg Red Hastings. This is the ultimate crunch match. Winner takes all. Fight for your team until the bitter end. Don't give up, as this is the Battle Royale.
That's sweet.
The opening ceremonies were spectacular. Just the sort of thing that fires you up in the morning. We rendezvous at Red Base's spawn point, awaiting our generals with a plan of attack. There are other paintball YouTubers playing for Red Team today, whom I'll point out as we get to the game's commencement. I encourage everyone watching to check out their channels. Alabaster Slim approaches with a map in hand. Lead Farmer.
Yeah, there's only like 2 ways in and out, isn't there?
So does everyone know aware of the match, the mobile match unit? What it is? And you know how you can take out your opponent's other match unit? Everybody knows this? This is where we're spawning, that's where they're spawning. Alright? So, this one I saw as we were coming in, it's actually on the other side of the van. It's going to be very hard for us to get because they just went up that little hill. So. But I think we might be able to get this one up there. Definitely we need to get that one there. Okay? They have about twice as many players as us right now. Their red players are just not showing up today. We'll rectify that as they continue throughout the day because nobody wants to get stopped all day. So, we go get that one for sure. But we also don't want them to take this red flag and just fuck us as someone else. Right? We can't feel like those two would be up there. Let's try and get this one and get that one. Alright? Don't want both people going out over here fighting in the village. Pretty much just fight the village. Fuck everything else. Just get one person to go over there, flip that one, and then come back.
Really?
You want to try before moving the phone over towards that road? Yeah, we can do that. So we'll move. We get to choose where it goes. So that's it.
Yeah.
The barrel one, yeah. Yeah. So let's move the mobile spawn over here, and then have our other spawn here. So we can spawn on either side.
Beauty.
All right. Yeah.
Tango 49.
Netflix players have the same number of medics. So there's more medics per person. Better ratio. Also killed their medics.
I did a lot of searching to try and find out who this player is, but sadly, I'm still not sure. Let me know in the comments if you recognize him or the outfit. Speaking of, his loadout is pretty impressive, and his camo is a favorable all-purpose Flecktarn pattern, known as HDE by Planet Eclipse. Foxtrot, short stack, Swiss cheese. I have to apologize for all of my following footage. The angle was too low to really see any of the action, but I'll still retell it as best I can. To summarize our plan, we are to gain control of this central village, known as Saigon, and suppress the enemy advance, while ensuring control of the slap switch. My personal plan was to move north off the break, hooking east around the school bus, towards the French farm. This was my first time navigating the terrain at Flag Raiders. Outside of my feelings of frustration due to my unfamiliarity with the map, I thought Flag Raiders was amazing. As we cross the road leading up to Saigon, we come across enemy fire.
Next spot.
Not being able to acquire a target, I move across the road, towards a small hill. Perfect to post up on and put paint on unsuspecting players. Lots of action as blue moves up. It's not long until my position's compromised, and without knowing the field, I figure I'll try my luck at holding this spot. The biggest problem of the day was my lens. Because of the morning fog and humid conditions, I was fogged up most of the day, which sucks almost as much as playing in the rain. A paintball makes contact but doesn't break. I double check. We're good. Yep, now I've got their attention. That was a great play by those blue players. Classic draw and push. A quick walk back to respawn and I'm back in. I decide to head back to where I was just taken out.
Where's the action, brother?
That player wasn't much help. I decide to move up the hill towards the Phoenix Firebase.
Yeah. Pushing up this way?
The commotion gave me the impression that I should find concealment, fast.
Everywhere.
A recently eliminated player walks past. This is going to get interesting. Being off to one side of the path, I was hoping to hide myself in the baseline. I can hear the other markers popping off around me. Blue team calls to charge our position. It's about to get messy.
We're getting ready to play the second round. Here we go.
At the start of the second half, we had switched sides. Here, I thrust you in the midst of an engagement, south of the Counter-Strike loading dock. Yep, that player just ran right in front of my lane. Try and communicate out there and be aware of your teammates. Blue sends paint my way. I check for brakes, but no contact splatter. Time to relocate.
With ya. Hey! No, we're good, we're good. We're good. Oh, I know! I've been covering you from afar. Got that guy. Nice. Ooh, notification. Who's posting on my wall? Red's with ya. Yeah. Gilly? Okay. I mean, there's a spot from this shot?
I decide I'll sneak through the foliage and up the tape line. Yep, got a guy on that, like the box bunker, left side. Yeah, I think I got him. Nope.
look out!
Ref!
Yeah, that ref is just...
Ref!
Ref, look out, ref! Hit! Hit! Medic! Oh, it's headshot. Fuck it.
And that concludes the substandard footage of Battle Royale. Stay tuned for the closing ceremonies.
I was over in England at an event, and the hedgehog's like, "Hey, you're pretty near me, just south of London." And I'd never been to Hastings, England, so I went down there and took some selfies and picked flowers. So I was like having a good time. So we met for beers, and I'm a huge fan of his and what he does.
Actually drink beer? I don't.
I did all the beer drinking. I don't look at what other people are drinking. I don't care. So I'm a fan of his, and I basically said, "Hey, let's figure out a way to play together somewhere, somehow." And he's like, "All right, let's pick a fight, and then we'll figure out where and the details later." But we decided, like, let's do a MagFed event, right? Let's play some MagFed. So we said this out loud. We're like, let's pick a couple of jumps to call out on Facebook Live. That's when the beer was kicking in. I'm sorry, Slim, and well, the beer was kicking in. So we ended up doing a Facebook Live, and we didn't even know where we were going to have it. I'm getting to somewhere with this story, but bear with me here. So we did a Facebook Live, and we didn't get the reactions we really wanted initially, and it had a kind of a slow start, and then maybe a couple weeks later, Wolf came back with a little bit of rebuttal.
I think he thought we were joking, but we weren't joking. So then Wolf came back and we started firing shots at each other. And then, well, it's over a year later, and we got, well, it was about 307 confirmed MagFed players yesterday, which is insane. 307, give or take. And that's an incredible achievement, right? So, and I want to make a big shout out to the MagFed players who played today. Because these speedballers and the airballers, they're a brutal player to play against, right? So I do want to give a bit of a shout out to the MagFed players that were brave enough to go against those guys today. Because it was hard. Those guys were fighting hard, and it was a really brutal fight. So yeah, so here we are. We've played the event now, and I think it went well. What do you guys think? Woo! Do you want to do this again next year?
I didn't hear that.
Greg didn't hear you. That's more like it. That's more like it. You're in? Greg's in? Greg's in. Slim, are you in next year? Or are you too scared?
I'm raising my hand.
Are you too scared? We all know Wolf's too scared. Oh, are you here? Hey! What? Ladies and gentlemen, Wolf, everybody! I'm glad you popped by. I want to say a few words to the players here. Thank you very much. Right then, guys!
How's everyone doing? Good? Yeah! Are we good? Yeah! Did we have fun? Yeah! Oh my goodness gracious. I'm so proud of you guys. We hosted players from the United States, from England, from Germany, and Poland. These guys, like, can you give a shout out to the international players who flew in? This game was a really fantastic. And I know you're all cold. You want to get in your cars? That's a good point. Acting like I'm playing in LA this weekend. All right. So without further ado, come close because we might throw out a couple things.
Field with some things thrown in, but you know, we look at the overall kill count. Red was killed 1,368 times. This is what was tabulated and accumulated, not even what's off your cards. And blue was close behind with 1,229. So, the territorial control territorial control was so close in the morning, and this reads like, you know, a good CNN feed of what's happening overseas during a battle. Halftime we had red with 900 territorial controls and blue very close behind with 700. But as we got into the afternoon, through attrition and injuries and people leaving early to go home so they could watch football or play Xbox or something, the afternoon rolled out a little different with the red team maintaining a higher than the blue team score. So we're gonna leave it at that, guys. We're gonna go for 1,000 points for territorial control in the blue, 200. So blue, you guys, next year you're gonna have a little more organization, a little more get behind guys and go for it. So guys, thanks again. We're gonna we've got some prizes. Who won? Red was victorious. The whole team.
We had to let them win this time so we can come back next time.
Yeah, that's right.
We couldn't beat them on their home field, right?
Thanks for watching. Hope to see you at the Revenge.